Hi, my name is Joanna. I'm going to discuss about the difference between the theory of cognitive development by Piaget, Jean Piaget, and the theory of cognitive development by Vygotsky. And the purpose of recording this video is to do the assignment of the behavior of the children. Okay, first, what is the cognitive development means? Okay, let me explain about the cognitive development. Okay, the development of the cognitive means is a development of knowledge, skill, problems solving, and dispositions. Okay, this is which to help the children to think about and understand the world around them. And it also means the growth of a child's ability to think and reason. Okay, so this growth happens differently from age 6 to 12. And from age 12 to 18, children aged 6 to 12 years old develop the ability to think in a concrete way. And these things are called the concrete because they are done around object and event. And cognitive development is also a field of study in neuroscience and psychology, focusing on a child development in terms of information processing, conceptual resources, perceptual skill, language learning, and other aspects of the developed brain and cognitive psychology. So it means that how these children think, explore, and figure things out. Okay, let me introduce the theory of cognitive development for Jean Piaget. And Jean Piaget believed that the children are going through 4 different stages, and it was known as sensory motor stage, which is between from birth to 2 years old, and pre-operational stage, which is starting from age 2 to 7 years old. And we have another stage called concrete operational stage, and it is starting from age 7 years old to 11 years old. And we have the last one is called formal operational stage, which is starting from age 12 and above. Jean Piaget believed that children take an active role in the learning process and acting much like little scientists as they perform experiments and they make observation and learn about the world. So we have 4 different stages so that we know how to grade them in different age group. So how he was having these 4 stages is through the observation of his own nephew and daughters. So he reinforced his budding hypothesis that children's mind were not merely smaller version of adult mind, and intelligence is something that grows and develops through a series of stages. So he believed that throughout these 4 stages, the knowledge will grow through different stages and measuring through the process of gaining the knowledge and explore the world around them. And how about Vygotsky? For the theory of development, the cognitive development by Vygotsky is more on social culture. So he believed that cognitive activities are socially guided and constructed. So throughout the whole process, the social interactions play a fundamental role in the development of cognition. So every function in this child cultural development appears twice. Okay, now first on the social level and later on the individual level. Okay, the first one is between the people. It's called inter-psychological. And then inside the child, intra-psychological. So this apply equally to voluntary attention, to logical memory, and to the formation of concept. So all the higher function originate as actual relationship between individual. So as we can see that the Jean Piaget believed that there are 4 stages to gain. Okay, now, so these are the difference between the 2 cognitive development that I just discussed previously. And while the Jean Piaget was stressed on 4 different stages of measuring throughout the time, the Vygotsky was believed that it was throughout the social interaction between 2 individuals, and also cultural and environment around them. So both of these cognitive development theory was emphasized a different approach to the study of a child thinking and learning patterns. So while Piaget emphasized on active process and depend upon interaction between child and the environment, it is throughout the stage through maturation, discovery methods, and some social transmission through the assimilation and accommodation. So while the Vygotsky theory was stressed the importance of culture and language on one cognitive development. So we can see that one was stressed was emphasized on age group. Throughout different age group, the child will explore and gain different knowledge. For example, from birth to 2 years old, they will learn something that is very fun, and they will learn how to explore the world that seems so new to them, especially the newborn baby. They will started to have some sense and some different kinds of feelings. And when they are older, when they are getting older, like 2 to 3 years old, they will try to explore a different types of skill. They will try to grab something, or they will try to scoop something. And throughout, when they are getting older by 7 or 8 years old, they manage to do all the basic practical life skill by themselves.